Alright, okay. You can grab your checklist.
Eyes on top.
Yeah. You can also take your chair up a little bit.
We did all this, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start from before engine start. Okay. Yeah. Is your chair going up? Or is it going down? Yeah, I think it's going up.
Okay.
Alright, before engines start, whenever you're ready.
Tail lock.
Tail lock's in the cockpit. Yep.
So, passenger brief.
I'll give you a quick passenger briefing, so keep your seatbelts on at all times, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You got an air vent over here and also over there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get too hot, too cold, just let me know, alright?
Okay.
Same thing if you get sick or thirsty, just tell me everything you're feeling, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. If we have a fire on engine start, alright, we'll evacuate the airplane and meet behind the airplane over there on the grass, okay? Mm-hmm. And we also have a fire extinguisher here in between our feet. We got to use those. And so we are November 445 Alpha Foxtrot. So if you hear our traffic controls say our, call sign, we'll be quiet. We'll listen to them. We'll look for airplanes. If you see an airplane, maybe I don't see him, you can say, hey, Dart, do you see that guy? Let me know. Cool. Any questions regarding the safety briefing?
Nope.
All right.
Seats and seatbelts?
Yeah, secure. I'm good. You good?
My doors are closed and locked.
Yeah, I'm gonna close my window in a sec, but I'll keep the door.
Should I close mine as well?
I'll keep it open for now.
Okay.
Because once we start our engine, it gets kind of hot in here, so it's gonna let some air come in.
So once we get high up, it's gonna be cold, right?
Not really. No,
okay.
No. We're gonna close the window before takeoff.
But if we open it and put something else, it's gonna get cold.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna open the window. We're gonna keep it open on the ground, but we're gonna close it before takeoff.
Circuit breakers?
Circuit breakers are all these. You can check that they are indeed in. Nothing's popping out. All these. Cool. Looks good.
Electrical switch off.
Yeah, verifying everything here is off except that beacon, which is gonna be on.
Avionics.
So what does it say? Avionics off, right?
Yep.
Is it off?
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Fuel selector needs to be on both. We said that.
It is, yeah.
Fuel shut off on in.
Yeah, to make sure it's in, which it is.
Breakers set and hold.
So brake set and hold. So the brake's the top part of the pedal. Remember that?
Yeah.
So put your feet on the top part of the pedal. Yep, the top part will hold the brakes because we're about to start our engine. The plane can start to move. Cool. Perfect. I can go up here to engine start.
Engine start. Mixture cut off.
Yep, it is.
Throttle fourth open.
Yeah, 1/4 inch open, so I'm going to add a little bit of throttle here. Nice.
Master switch on.
You can turn the master on.
Beacon on. It's already on.
Yep.
Fuel pump on.
So we can skip to propeller area.
Yep. Clear.
Yep, so you can yell clear.
Clear.
Clear. Alright, make sure no one's on the propeller.
Starter engage.
Yep. Want to start our engine?
Yep.
So you're going to put it in.
Where is it again?
The keyhole's over here. Just put it in, don't turn it yet. I'll just first make sure it's in correctly. The other way around. There you go. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it all the way to the right once I tell you, not yet. See where it says start, you're going to crank it. The engine's going to start to go.
Where does it start?
So see how it says
there.
Right, left, both start? It's going to be basically like 4 clicks to the right. You're going to hold it until the engine starts. Once it starts and catches, you let go, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Should I do it?
Alright, you do it. Let's do it. both sides of the headset? Both ears?
Yeah, I can hear both ears.
Alright, if anything gets too loud, let me know. You're supposed to hear yourself, you're supposed to hear me, and also your traffic control. Alright, cool. So avionics are on. Transponders at 1200 VFR, which is over here, 1200. The radios, so you ground here. And our ATIS. You know what ATIS is?
No.
That's the weather information at the airport.
both?
This, yeah.
Mixture below 5000.
Rich. You can push this in, so push the button, and then push it in. Go like this.
Okay. Throttle 1800.
Yep, so you can push the throttle very smoothly, add a little bit of power until you get to 1,000. Very good, you're good. So we want to do very smooth.
Is this 1800?
Yeah, so very smoothly, very slowly. There you go.
Takeoff, pilot heat, flight instruments checked.
Make sure it makes sense right here. It's easier.
Yeah.
Move around, right? Move around.
Yeah, we'll see.
Should be at 15 minutes. I check how you direct the guy with my compass. So just move around 1.0. Like this. Set 3.5.
Vacuum. Oh wait, no.
Autopilot. Well, electrical trim, we don't have that. Skip.
Okay. Autopilot.
Make sure it's on. Yep, it is.
Okay. Trim.
The trim set for takeoff, make sure this trim is showing that it's at the takeoff.
Should I, like, is it correct? Or should I move it out?
I think this looks good.
Okay.
Flight controls, check.
Flaps,
So flight controls, flight controls, yeah.
okay. Flight controls, check.
Yeah, put your hands on the U. Let's look at the left here. That one's going to go up. The right one's going to go down, right? That one's going to go up. This one's going to go down. And then if you look behind you, look at the elevator, you'll see that go up. And see the rudder move as well. Alright, so all the flight controls are working.
Alright. Flaps.
Yeah, flaps normal, so zero. Zero it is.
Seats and seatbelts.
Yep, you can hear seatbelts here.
Doors and windows secure.
Yep, that's both my lights right now.
Lights on.
Yep, so we'll turn the landing light and the light on.
Takeoff brief complete.
Alright, so you can put that up here. So you can put it down here. Yeah. And I'm going to give you a quick takeoff briefing. So, what we're going to do is line up on the runway. Okay. See where it says runway 35. The mark is over there. We're going to line up on the runway. You're going to apply full power. Again, smoothly. It's supposed to be like 3 seconds. Like 1, 2, 3, full power. Alright?
Pull up.
So, first, the plane will start to roll. Right?
Yeah.
It'll take some time to make sure the airspeed's alive, right? Once it gets to 60, it'll smoothly start to pull the okay? And I'll help you with the rudder on the ground, don't worry, okay? And I'm also, don't worry, I have everything twice, I can, watch what you're doing. So your goal is to apply full power, 60, you rotate, but again, not a yank. It's very smooth. Everything's very smooth. This is smooth. Everything's very slow. Okay? Any questions?
Nope.
Alright. So I'm going to tell them when the power is ready. You can take your feet off the now. Right here.
this or
Yep.
like
on the lower part of the pedal. So heels to the floor. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Full power.